are there any questions, parenting questions or problems about feeding, settling, sleeping, coping, older children, anything that you'd like to ask me about?
I've got one. She's almost 3 at the end of November, and you get told to spark their imagination and really get their imagination going and things like that. But I've noticed by doing that, she's also got this fear now. Like, wow, she watched this Bananas in Pajamas movie that had a monster sort of thing in it, and she will now run out of a room screaming, thinking a monster is getting her. My concern is as well, she runs into things, she hurts herself with this fear just absolutely blinds her. It's horrible.
Yeah.
How do I get, other than comforting her, is there anything else I can do to help her sort of get through that fear?
I know I had exactly the same thing, because when my daughter turned 3, we had a birthday party, and so she loves clowns, so I dressed up as a clown. She went hysterical, screaming through it, ruined the entire party. We just had to send all the kids home because she was inconsolable. They do get fearful of things, and some kids have higher levels of anxiety than others.
Yes.
And sometimes if you get them through that, then the anxiety will come out into something else at another time. So dealing with kids with anxieties and fears is a common problem. It's not straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
At the minor level, they're dealt with a calm approach, with preventative strategies to get into the issue where they're feeling really that you're with them and comforted, and so that and they look to you.
Yes.
To how you approach the subject and the topic, so that if they're feeling with you at the time, they're more likely to look up and check with you and feel okay about it, and you're there to reassure them. And it's not so much about reassuring them about monsters or about that, it's just soothing the child generally, because sometimes that anxiety is not as specific about that. It's just they're feeling tired or grumpy, or now that anxiety will cling on to that one thing at that time. If the anxiety is at a higher level and causing ongoing behavioural problems, then I work with an amazing child psychologist who specialises in this, and I'll usually involve them in helping us as a family and as the doctor and as the psychologist to deal with it. And he's got some amazing strategies, simple ways of getting the child on side and helping the mother to deal with it. Because really it's not we can't ask the child to learn. We have to, it's actually us that need to go to the psychologist.
Yeah.
As parents, not the child, because we can't expect a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old to actually understand what to do with anxiety. We've got to learn how to respond to it in a way that eases them through it.
Yes.
And try to prevent it and shortcut it. And there are strategies to learn. So, and you'll now know how ridiculous the whole concept of a birth plan is, but they don't. So we